Okay, we got a Veigar mid game here. I was playing with my friend Killer 20K, so I wasn't actually recording, which is why you can see the League Theater UI here. I pulled this from my match history. My friend is the York top. I won't be focusing just on what I'm doing since I'm in this version anyway. I do look around a little bit more than I normally do. So. Head over to my spot here, watch this entryway into the top jungle.
Minions have spawned.
Wait for the minions. Here they come. Up against a Ziggs. Don't see Ziggs very much anymore. Mid lane. Usually see assassins. Anytime I'm versing a mage, it's always welcome. Should be a fun lane. Their jungler is Bel'Veth. I believe this is before they nerfed her. So that could be pretty threatening. Gotta watch out for her. I don't verse Ziggs a whole lot, but from what I understand, Ziggs tends to want to trade a lot. So I don't know how that Q didn't hit me there. So I'm going to try to poke him and trade a little as well, so I don't fall behind in that department. Mostly going for the W on the mage minions, but totally happy to get him as well. Ziggs is using a lot of mana, so might be able to use that to my advantage, maybe. Unfortunately, I didn't get that one. Hopefully I can get the cannon. Got. When the cannon minion lives with like 2 health, it's always infuriating. My friend York's fighting. Hopefully they can get him.
The Isles remember.
At least then just running at him and base tagging him. Guess getting first blood is good. Bel'Veth is up there now. Hopefully she doesn't get any return kill. Alright, good. Bel'Veth isn't super strong very early, so got TP coming out from Renekton. So we get first blood, nothing at risk. York goes back, he's gonna get the items he gets from that early gold. Hopefully that helps. Renekton's very oppressive in lane, so hopefully that can help him with that. Ziggs is very low on mana. Missing all these minions. I think I got any one of those last 5 minions there. At least Arley's in the river there. I know he's probably fighting the Rift Scuttle, so he's probably not really aiming to gank, so I'm just gonna chill and get the minions. Lee Sin's going into their jungle. He's a counter Bel'Veth. I'm gonna start rotating if he does choose to fight, you know, if he sticks around. It looks like he's backing off, so I'm going to too. I don't want to lose farm if I don't have to. But now we know Belveth's probably on the top side. She was just in her jungle down there. It looked like nothing was up, so she probably just cleared her bot jungle and she's going top. Kind of low on mana. Okay, see, she did go top, but she went straight into Lee Sin's jungle. Not 100% sure why we got vision of her for so long there, but she's getting collapsed on, so she's screwed. I didn't know she was at wolves down there. I thought she was running out, but Lee Sin spots her out down there, so I collapse on this exit, and we get a flash. I don't have any mana, so pursuing would be risky for me, so I'm just gonna go back. Lee Sin can have all these minions if he wants, since he lost his wolves to Belveth. That's fine. I'm not going to take them because I'm going back, so perfectly fine. Our bot lane's been shoved under tower this whole game, so hopefully they do okay. Yorick doesn't do so well against Renekton, so he's doing pretty good, all things considered. He said covers my tower for me, appreciate it. 6 teleported back into lane. I have to just walk. I like to save my teleport for getting back to lane after roaming, so just walk into lane if I can help it. Went back and bought a lost chapter. Ziggs has one as well. So now every time I level up, I'll get a burst of mana. Some mana regen, so that'll be good. Check dragon, might as well. Me and Lee Sin are gonna check out the spot lane and see how they're doing. Neither of them have ult. I do. Just trying to wait and use my E on MF, but she flashed out, so just take the Nautilus is fine. Use that TP, like I said, to get back in the lane. So Ziggs can't destroy my tower. I want to do Dragon with Lee Sin, but I gotta really be wary of my tower's health because Ziggs can execute towers if they get too low. So if I let stuff like that go now, later on, it could be dangerous. So luckily though, no one dies for it. And I'm here to help them take the dragon now. Their jungler's dead. This dragon should be pretty free.
Death is beneath.
I don't know if that was comment on Ziggs' part that finished him off, or the dragon's basic attack, but the ult itself doesn't kill Lee Sin, he lives. Dies probably from the dragon. Very unfortunate. I don't want to stay here, but this ain't good. I was going to try to stay and get a pick on MF, but that Ziggs flashing straight into my bush was no bueno. I'm pretty screwed. I'm just going to try to execute. And Ziggs gets me right at the end, so he gets the kill. So that sucks. But no way out of that one. I was just trying to execute so I don't give anyone a gold, but Ziggs is stupid, so. Not a bad trade here for York. At least send in the river. Don't have TP, so I'm heading back to lane right now. This end does have ult. Kicks the Renekton into the wall. Unfortunately, Renekton has ult to stay alive and Belveth in the wings, so they don't get a kill out of it, but what an awesome ult from Lee Sin. Lee Sin wants to do the Rift Turtle. Bel'Veth hit the scrying bloom and got vision of him. Drop a ward down in the river, make sure Ziggs isn't hiding, waiting to ambush me or something. Try to help this Lee Sin get this Rift Turtle. Got a York coming down to help us as well. It should be pretty free. If only one person shows up to stop us, then we just kill them, you know. While I'm up here, might as well wander up and see what this Renekton's doing. I missed all my damaging abilities. Lee Sin is in the wings over here, but I'm so low I don't want to mess with Renekton in the tower, especially when his Fury's that high. So I want to get out of here. I don't want him to die for free, but I don't want to be here. Alright, they're retreating. They're going back, so we're good. With Ziggs up there, I'm gonna push one wave and then go back probably. But Lee Sin wants to give me this blue. I'll grab the blue, I appreciate it. Throw my Q on it so I get some ability power. And get the cannon. I do have blue now, so maybe I stick around a little bit. Just try to farm the minions. Lee Sin covering top. It's nice of him. Bel'Veth in the bot jungle there, in the river. Not trying to really fight Ziggs, just trying to get him low so that if they dive me or something, maybe he's in range for me to kill him. I think Lee Sin wanted me to not recall and to do something spicy with Ziggs, but I just saw Bel'Veth in the bot river. And my health, I didn't want to give blue over to Ziggs or anything, so I just recall. York's pretty safe to take that damage since Lee Sin's in the jungle right there. I decided I'm going to lane gank bot lane since I got my ult up. I'm eager to use it. I don't go straight for the tower. Go up a little bit, but they engage, so I run straight here. RDC's dead, but with Morgana here, I can still do this easy peasy kill. So we get both of them, 1 for 2.
Only frightens the timid.
Bel'Veth here to save the Renekton again. Very unfortunate. Ziggs is probably gonna execute my tower.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
It'd be like that. That's how Ziggs is. So he sends in base. He wants to do the dragon. So I'm gonna get some vision, take away the blast cone. And with Morgana here, I think I can probably just start it and have Lee Sin show up toward the end when his smite will be the most needed. You know, so it'll be perfect. Got Nautilus in the wings, but I got my E up still, so I can zone that whole entrance if I have to. Alright, MF here too. I don't want her to damage it. Lee Sin gets here just in time to smite it. Morgana shield coming in clutch there. Blocks the CC. Trying to zone those guys in their jungle and help these guys at the same time. I decided to just fuck it, devote wholly to these guys. We get a kill on Bel'Veth. Try not to die. Wait for them. They kill the Nautilus. I'm almost dead, but if they don't have vision of me, you know, maybe if they re-engage, I can throw a surprise E in and then haul ass, you know. So I recall kind of close there. If they had vision of that bush, it'd be pretty risky to do that, but based on how they moved around, I don't think they had vision or weren't up for it. So
Wake up. You have a new task. What's one more grave.
Headed back to lane. My minions are pushed up pretty far. Six is still
They
bot lane.
rise, they fight, they rot.
Went back and got some tier 2 boots. Gonna use him to head back bot lane, I guess. Ziggs wants to stick around down there. I can stick around. My ult's back up. So, I got TP up. I can TP back mid lane. I'll go bot lane. I'm okay with this. Letting my bot lane know I'm going in. My bot lane's slow on the trigger, so I hesitate. If I go in too far, Nautilus kills me. You know, he CCs me and they just kill me, so I hesitate on purpose to keep from dying. Not getting anything out of this gank is better than me dying and us not getting anything, so that's fine. I go back. Reset my life and everything, my mana.
The Isles remember.
But that's in the river, so I TP in.
This nether
Also, Lee Sin doesn't have a lot of health. But that's super dead out of ult still, because we didn't do anything bot lane. So we get one back. Lee Sin dies to connect him, but we get the Bel'Veth, so could be better, but it could be worse. I got suspicion based on how this Renekton plays that he's going to try to bully Yorick, so I stay. Very unfortunate that that didn't stun him.
I must
Of course, I die for that. If you look on the map, that bot lane was mid, but I did not see them coming. They just come out of nowhere. I was not paying attention to them. It's very, very unfortunate. So obviously that was a very bad sequence. My TP was used and it was ended up being 3 for 1. So it's a very bad circumstance.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Samara is mid, so theoretically I should go bot. But there's more of their teammates of the enemy around mid lane, like the jungler, like right now, Bel'Veth. So I want to be around the mid lane. So I'm gonna come up here and try to keep this blue in our hands. Bel'Veth does get it, but we get our flash. Try to reposition myself behind Lee Sin. With the blast cone there. Got a TP. It's fine. Again, at this point, not dying is an okay result. Yeah, Renekton in the bot lane. With Nautilus here, it's kind of hard for Lee Sin to get anything going, you know, because Nautilus can just CC him and completely shut him down, so. I'm gonna go bot lane and see if I can't stop him from taking this tower. Probably not likely.
Blue team's turret has
Yeah, he
been
gets it.
destroyed.
Get some damage on him. Just gonna keep putting pressure a little bit, trying to poke him. He's only got 2 dashes at a time, so just run away from him after he does that. Very unfortunate. He uses his ult to save his life. It's so unfortunate. Renekton has no ult. With him so low, he's not going to stay bot lane, so I'm going to rotate to mid. If we can't save this tower, we can keep him from taking the next one. They don't have any minions, they have to back up. And if we get a pick here, we might be able to pressure Dragon.
feel its
That's why we're kind of going hard. But they already got it, so we back up. Lee Sin fancies some kind of fight down here. I'll take that.
go. Take what you will.
Got Ziggs out of position. He flashes to try to get a greedy kill on our ADC. It's gonna cost us life. I got blue buff somehow and all that exchange, so I'm gonna try to use it to get Renekton low. Renekton has a better idea.
An unholy mark upon you.
Of course, that's gonna cause him to die. So basically, I just gave my blue buff over to Yorick. Ain't got any minions, so they gotta go back. They make it out, it's all good. A lot of guys here, just gonna focus on the minions, so that by the time they get to the tower, they don't have anything, they don't have any legs to stand on. You know, they can't dive me or anything, they don't have any minions. MF and Nautilus read this play in advance, and they try to flank around me. And they succeed. Didn't have any vision in that bush, so I should have played a little safer. I figured MF and Nautilus were going bot lane or something. Didn't know that for certain, so I shouldn't have counted on that. Obviously that was a mistake. Samira gets a kill on Nautilus. Got Renekton coming on the flank. Renekton's getting a lot of kills. He's getting scary. Even more scary than he already is. He's 3 levels higher than both of these guys right now. Just trying to get one back on the MF, but they can't even secure that. Yorick's on the retreat. I'm just trying to keep my mid lane from falling, but Ziggs can execute it, so really want this Rift Herald to not get another charge. I succeed at that. But in putting my focus on that, Ziggs kills me.
A profane sacrament.
Yorick can't really fight Renekton. Just trying to pressure them off the inhib. Not a whole lot he can do on his own anyway. Gotta let the inhib fall, it's not really his fault. We got Belveth on the top lane, putting pressure there. That's the Ziggs or Renekton. Alright, Ziggs. Obviously they get that one.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Don't have any minions, they don't have any pressure to get another turret, they leave. I guess they're looking for a pick here. Not really sure why they're in our jungle right here. Stack so hard.
I feast on your tread.
Lee Sin has no health, man. Yeah, I learned my lesson with the bushes. I'm not going up that far. I know they're still around. So I chill back here. I'll wait for the minions to come over here. That's fine. We got minions pushing into our bot tower. Morgana's in the area to catch them. Waiting for those minions. They're showing up. I'm going to take care of them. Enough spot lane. So that's a good sign that they're not doing Baron. So that's good at least. Preparing for that dragon to spawn. If we get these lanes pushed out, we might be able to try to counter that. Nautilus is clearing out our vision. Got 20 seconds. Get these lanes pushed out. Samara's working the bot lane. Got Renekton top. Trying to push the minions all the way under tower because the super minions will, you know, get rid of our pressure. That hit made me realize I can just kill her. I was like, wait a second, she don't do any damage right now. Spellvet's not a very good game. Dragon is in fact alive and Belveth is dead. So they're gonna go ahead and start that. Renekton's TPing in. Luckily our Lee Sin can secure the dragon, but Renekton's huge, so not really much Lee Sin can do about dying to Renekton there. He used all of his stuff on the dragon, I'm sure, so he didn't have everything up probably. Morgana's super dead, but she's buying time. Samara gets out. Morgana does her job. She doesn't run with Samara. She runs the opposite way. They have to choose. Chase Samara, chase Morgana. One of them gets to live, you know. So they chose Morgana to die. Samara gets to live. So Very good. This guy's in alt range. I have alt up, so I flash in range of him. Get that kill. That's a 600 gold shutdown, if I remember correctly. It's extremely good. I'm low on mana, low on health. I need to leave. I hope this fight goes well. Samara's ulting. Get 2 kills. They do get our Samara, but an ace for 1 death is just what we needed. Clear out these minions so they don't get any free damage on our Nexus towers. And Baron is definitely the call.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
So we get this started. I'm glad they ignored that Rift Scuttle. I hate when people go for the Rift Scuttle when you need to damage the there. Unfortunate that Samara isn't here because she does the most damage to Baron. But we do have our jungler. So we at least got Smite. Renekton just gets here, but it's too late. Now we just need to leave. Renekton at this point could probably kill all of us, so we need to just run, let alone with Nautilus and everybody else.
Blue team's inhibitors respawning soon.
York gets his back. Ghana got hers. Lisa and I need to just get out of here and we're good. Alright, yeah, at this point we're good. We made it. Got Ziggs in the bot lane. He's definitely gonna get this tower so he can execute it with his W.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
It's fine. We got Baron, we can push. Hopefully get some of these towers back in this Baron. Got 3 dragons, the next dragon's soul. Went ahead and got a Morello's. I'm working on a Horizon focus.
Feel its joy. The Isles remember.
Action gets caught in the jungle. We're all here. Renekton's down. That's huge. He's a lot of their damage. Unfortunate that Morgana got that double kill, but them being off the map is still useful. We can get a lot of pressure mid, especially with Baron. So it would have been perfect if one of our carries got those 2 kills, but them just being off the map is good enough. Got Bel'Veth in the river here. Just gonna try to get our minions under tower. I can kill Bel'Veth, so just do that real quick. I was worried about Ziggs ult that whole time, but luckily I get out of the center and it doesn't kill me. I'm gonna get out of here before I die. Really good Q on Ziggs. Samara mid-flight turns around and basic attacks a minion to get the health she needs to survive the second turret shot. That Ziggs is probably fuming, dude. She lived under 10 health for sure. Our Baron minions are super annoying. Our cannons are outside of the turret range, so just trying to stall them long enough to get some good damage on the turret. A couple people haven't reset yet since we started that fight, so it's a good time for them to go back and get some items. If you have like 2,000 gold, but you haven't spent it, then you don't have 2,000 gold. You haven't used the gold to make you more powerful. So effectively you don't have that money, so people going back and spending all that gold is definitely a good idea. Samara's way out of position, but luckily she's got the enhanced Baron recall, so she's able to relocate back to base and get safe. Got a dragon spawning soon. This is soul for us. Very important that we kill their jungler right before this dragon fight. I step back into range to help Lee Sin jump back in. He can jump to allies, so it saves him there. Alright, now with Bel'Veth dead and MF ult down, we might be able to pressure them if we take their vision away. So Morgana's sweeping, that's why she's sleeping. Morgana flashes into all 3 of them and uses her ult, locking their whole backline down, giving us perfect amount of time to kill Renekton. What a play.
Ace.
With their whole backline down, Renekton's essentially 1v4 for those few seconds, and it's just the right amount of time for us to kill him. With Renekton down and most of their gold down with him, we easily breeze through the rest of them. Bel'Veth is the only one alive for the next about 15 seconds, so we can easily pressure her off this inhibitor and take this inhib. I, however, am going to recall because I'm so low. But definitely the play for these guys to take inhib. She has to retreat because if she gets caught out, that'd be super bad. She just needs to focus on the minions. We can't really get a pick before anyone respawns. Nautilus is already up, so it's definitely the play to retreat. A very good Baron push for us. We got the Infernal Dragon Soul. Broke mid all the way down to the Nexus towers. And if we play our cards right, we might be able to get the lanes in a favorable position to be able to grab this Baron when it spawns in 1 minute. So we just need to focus on not getting caught out, putting down good vision, and just being in position. Push the top lane out. Yorick's going to go up there and split push. Not a bad idea. It's one of the things he's really, really good at. I'm 10 and 5 at the moment. I finished my Horizon focus. I have a lot of damage right now. Very, very dangerous at the moment. I see Samira hovering around the bot side, and I'm thinking her and I are a deadly combo, so I'm gonna head down to the bot side and push with Samira if she stays. Morgana's kind of out of position. She's relocating. Yorick's out of position as well. He's responding, relocating with Morgana. Too many of them in their top jungle. But all these people are top side, right? There's 4 of them mid and top. That means only one person on their team can even show up bot lane as of their positioning currently. But if they all come down here, then no one's up here fighting Yorick. So I don't know about Lee Sin being over here, but like our split at the moment is good. I think I'd like it more if Lee Sin was mid. But Samara completely leaves. I didn't notice Samara was so far away, or I wouldn't have been that far up. So that's not Samara's fault. It was definitely the play to back up, reposition, maybe push mid, or try to catch somebody out in a bush or something. You know, I think backing up was definitely the play, not Samara's fault at all. I was just fucking blind and completely stupid for a moment and got caught out for a dumb reason. Luckily, Bel'Veth decided she could take on Yorick, and Yorick proved her wrong. So we got that. Samira does get an ult off before she dies, and it's enough to proc Guardian Angel, but not enough to get an actual kill. And we lose 3. Honestly, all in all, I blame these 3 deaths on my mistake at bot lane. If I'm alive for this fight, I think we at least get enough back that they can't do anything. Luckily, Yorick is pushing and gets the tower and has TP up so he can also protect the base. So really good. We got minions pushing on their inhib tower. They have to answer that. Yorick and I are up. There's no way they get any Nexus towers here. They have to retreat. So that very well could have been the game if circumstances were just a little different. Luckily, we're able to avert disaster. Baron is up. So we're going to want vision of that. We kind of have vision around. We have vision where we need it on their side of the map. We don't have any vision on our side of the map. So I can't just run straight up there. Not just because it leaves minions in our base, but also because I can't face check these bushes. I have too much damage in my kit right now. I need Yorick or Lee Sin to face check them for me, and I can back them up. But luckily there was nothing at risk. No one was waiting an ambush, so we're able to walk straight up and start the Baron. Either we take the Baron or we start a team fight. And at this point, with how much damage I have in Samara, we want to fight. So either option is good. Bel'Veth's out of this fight. She's too low. I have more range than Bel'Veth, so I could stay useful even on my health. But I'm going to go back. I'm not going to risk it. The death timers are too long for me to risk it. Do get a kill on MF. Super good. Renekton again. Super good. He's died a couple times, but he's still strong. So killing him is very good. Samara uses her flash. Ooh. If Belveth hits that blast cone, I think she lives. But since Belveth leaves the blast cone up, she dies. Really interesting, like, minor details. Smear just runs straight into the tower and she has no fear and lives with her life. I'm pushing the wave up, so all they gotta do is wait a few seconds and I'll arrive with the wave. I still have Baron, so we all do. Okay, so we all still have Baron from that moment before. No one's died, so this is super game. Unless the MMF pulls a miracle off. I'm not gonna let that happen. So I want 2 more kills for the game ends. They end up finishing 12 and 6, I believe. I forgot to hit the score there at the end, just to let you know. But um, very interesting game. It was looking very, very bad in the beginning, but a couple key decisions um, after getting a pick on the Renekton in the jungle down there, me getting a bunch of shutdown gold and getting me really in a really good position on my build, getting me a lot of damage I really needed. Some key positioning and some quick reactions on certain objectives by the team at large, I think gives us the win. There's very easily a chance we lose that. Very, very easy. Fun game.